the really big question that we're being asked right now, or you're being asked all the time, is about artificial intelligence. It's on the front of every newspaper. Mm-hmm. How does artificial intelligence connect with communication? What are you hearing?
Well, the big question is, can ChatGPT and these kind of apps, can they be as creative as a human being? So they have lots of data, they can do lots of stuff, but can it be as creative? That's the question we're asking ourselves.
So at the moment, let's just get granular. At the moment, when would you use artificial intelligence, let's say ChatGPT, in communication? What examples?
Well, clients of mine have used it in PowerPoints. They've used it in presentations, in speeches, in email introductions even.
What, it can do a PowerPoint?
It can do anything. It can do graphic design for you. It can do all sorts of things.
Right.
But the challenge is it can only recreate what someone else has done before because it's using existing data.
Existing data.
So
okay.
the sense of humanity and quirkiness that a human creative puts in isn't there yet.
So it's not. So it's the imagination. That's the bit you've always talked about.
Yeah.
It's using your imagination, isn't it?
It is, but we shouldn't be afraid of it because just like any industrial revolution, when machines came along and suddenly a machine could cut the grass rather than doing it by hand, the machine can't cut the grass on its own. It needs somebody to do it. And if you want to have the stripes going one way or the stripes in a particular angle, right, that's down to the person using the machine. And it's exactly the same thing here. So I always say to my clients, think of this like a first draft. Right. And then once you've got the first draft, which takes a lot of time out of it, you can then add in the humanity.
Right. No, that makes a lot of sense, actually. It makes a lot of sense that you could use it for what it's good at. First draft, it gets all the information in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to use it, but it is there if you want to use it. Yeah.
Would you use it for a best man speech or a wedding speech?
Well, the question is, can it be funny? Right. Now, if you say a best man speech, obviously people think, well, I should be funny because it's a best man speech.
Yeah.
We've done a whole thing on weddings in another podcast episode. But I think I wouldn't use it as a best man speech. It might feel a bit formulaic.
I think
personally.
So. I tried it once for humour. It's not very funny.
Yeah.
No.
And the other thing, of course, we have to remember is it's not just the written word. So my social media guys put my voice into an online app. Right? So the machine learnt my voice, and then we typed in some words and said, right, now speak and sound like Robin. And this is what it sounded like. So this is quite interesting. Yeah.
I didn't know this.
This is not me speaking, but it's the machine trying to sound like Robin.
Okay,
here we go. Listen to this.
Tired of delivering client pitches that don't work? Try these 5 methods to superpower your sales calls. Understand the client's needs and pain points and position yourself as the person.
So what do you think?
Oh, it's close. On a grainy telephone line, I might think it's you.
Yeah, and by the time that was put through a machine and compressed and taken all the noise off, and also we have to think of AI and ChatGPT essentially on like it's day one. Right? So 6 months down the line, a year down the line, what they'll be able to do is extraordinary. But will they ever be able to add in that extra humanity and the extra quirkiness that a human creative can bring?
Yeah, the imagination. I'm just not sure.
I don't know. Well, we'll see. To become a public speaking expert yourself, visit my website, robinkermer.com, and take my online masterclass. Or watch more of my videos here on YouTube. And please do subscribe to my channel.